It has been exactly 1 year now since I have uploaded the leaks video from Ground Creators Hidden Arsenal, and a lot has happened in 2022. I haven't talked to you guys for a bit now. My last video has been a little over a month, almost 2 months ago, and I haven't really been live streaming actively as well. And I figured I just wanted to say a couple of things before this year ends about me, about the channel, about everything that has happened. So yeah, it's been a year for me. When this year started, I really thought that this was going to be it, that this was going to be one of the best years of my life, and as it turned out, it really wasn't. After everything had finally settled down from COVID, I was really gonna go for that YCS top. I was really gonna grind for the YouTube and the Twitch, and everything was going very well until like halfway around the year when I got banned. Which I'm just so sick and tired of saying. It's a funny bit, but it's just been the horse is dead. it's dead. So over the last couple of months, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and honestly, not even coping, I've been enjoying it a lot. It's a very nice breath of fresh air coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very different in a lot of ways, and it's been very good. I've met a lot of very new cool people. I've traveled to a couple of big cities already, and I've had a lot of fun meeting new people, and that's an experience that I really cherish and that I'm really happy with. And I've just been busy. I've just been very, very busy learning the game, working at work. It's been busy there as well. It's just I say that I can't find the time, but it's weird because not much changed. But I really haven't found the time to be a content creator yet. It's very difficult in that scene as well, but that's something else. So yeah, I've been just been doing that. It has been difficult, however. One big difference between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the fact that you might think a lot of people play the biggest card game franchise in the world. That couldn't be farther from the truth. It's been very difficult finding a place to actually sit down and play in local tournaments. I think that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is really blessed in that. That I used to like have a local a week, and I could have gone to 2 to 3 others even. And I play tested with a lot of my friends, and I do play with a lot of my friends Pokemon right now, but I really don't have a place to play, which has made it very difficult for me. I was really down bad to throw everything I wanted in this hobby, and I was doing that at the start, but it has been coming to a very slow, bad stop right now, where after the last regional that I played, which is now 2-3 weeks ago, I really haven't played anything ever since, because there's no place to play, and you guys know that I hate online play. That doesn't count, that's fake. So that's been very bad as well, almost on my mental health. I don't want this to be like a sad video, I just want this to be a little bit about everything. I'm doing fine, first of all. I'm doing fine. Could be better, could be worse. I'm surviving. I'm surrounded by very good friends. I'm surrounded by the most lovely co-workers in the world that have supported me a lot. I've been surrounded by new friends, old friends, people from places I didn't expect them to come. And I've been supported by my lovely girlfriend the most, which has been insane. And I am doing okay. One of the things that I do to cope with feeling bad is to do as much as possible. I like to fill out my week with doing as much as possible and not be alone as much as possible, to just like, keep going, keep having fun with the friends, keep living. And that's been a little bit more difficult now, not being able to practice the hobby that I Like, Yu-Gi-Oh just took so much time off me, and it's so difficult to replace that. I was really hoping it was going to be a one-on-one replacement, and I wouldn't have been feeling this. But it's just not, and that really sucks. It really sucks a lot. But yeah, I really couldn't find the transfer from the time that I had in Yu-Gi-Oh to the time that I have in Pokemon, which comes to the second point I wanted to talk about. Why haven't I uploaded and why haven't I streamed? When I was first starting Yu-Gi-Oh, my very first video is about Subterrors. It's 40 minutes long, go check it out. But I bubbled OICS with Subterror. I was X2 and I got a feature on CMOS and Lithium's channel, which was very cool. And that's where the channel started. So I got a point where I could build from. This is me, I'm the Subterror guy. And after that we evolved. We made the channel more competitive. And we took a broader audience. This was in a time where Back wasn't really that big, Nash wasn't even around, Joshua Schmidt was, I think, banned. Not really sure. So I really had everything going for me. Then COVID hit, and our country was one of the very first ones to open up with Yu-Gi-Oh! So my channel just like exploded. Went really well. MBT helped me out by being on like one of his tournaments, etc. That was really nice. So, and then after a long time when I finally moved, I started streaming, and I already had this very big base of YouTube, so I could easily just go stream. And it went all very well. But in Pokemon, I'm a nobody. Turns out if you're a micro celebrity, people don't care. Which I expected. I always expected this. I knew this was gonna happen. Surely. I don't have tops. I don't have a history with the game. I can't look at your deck and say this is good, because I'm not there yet. I know how to play. I know how to play better than average. I'm still having a very big ego for some reason. You would think I would be humbled by now. It still hasn't happened. No, all jokes aside, there is just not a real reason to watch. And I cannot look at you guys and blame you for that. If I was you, and I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I wouldn't have bet an eye to Pokemon. Fuck that. Why would I? So my audience left me, which makes perfect sense, and I don't hold a grudge. There's been a lot of very nice and supportive people who came over as well. A lot of people that I do have to give a big shout out to, like Free, like Happy, Insane Demons. They are. It's just so kind, so nice. But we knew this was gonna happen. So the first streams I did, the viewage was down to like 10% normal, and I don't have the time or the energy to spend on that. I need to be busy with as much things that I like, as much of the world, and doing it for 10 viewers just is. I don't want. This is a weird angle I'm in right now. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a big streamer, I get hundreds of views. No, but I got like 80, like 90 on a good day, 100 sometimes even more. I've had good streams. But this is just a very weird situation where it's just like, this just isn't for me. I've never streamed for 10, and I'm very blessed with that, and I'm very grateful for that. I've always had more numbers, which is, and that's also why I liked it so much. And if you like it, that's fine. It's just not for me. It's very difficult for me to validate the time for this amount, because when I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh full time, basically full time, there was a lot of resource coming out of it as well. I was paid pretty good. And now that income has to be replaced with something else, so I don't have the time to do it. And streaming for 10 viewers just doesn't bring that up, so it's not really worth in my head anymore. It's just a little weird right now for me to stream. It just doesn't feel good. It's not even money, it's not even views. It's just, it's not the same. And I haven't really captured that same spark in Pokemon, which made it very difficult for me. I like the game a lot, but streaming and content making is just not for me. So, yeah, a lot has happened in this year. I've made new friends, I've lost good friends. Yeah, I am at this point right now that I am done with 2023. I'm not doing anything anymore. I did apply for some new jobs because I do need to get more money because the world is more expensive, and I did lose a lot of income, and it hasn't really replaced itself that well. And I just stopped doing that for the rest of this year. Because I'm good. I'm good. I just want this year to be over, to survive it, to be over it. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just chilling. I've done a lot. I've traveled to a lot of places. I went on a small holiday with a girlfriend, and now it's just this year's completely done. And as for next year, I plan on playing a couple of Pokemon regionals. I plan on keeping that up for a while now. I'm excited for the new rotation, but I cannot lie to myself. It just has not been the same. I miss excessively playtesting with the friends. I miss traveling to multiple regionals each month. I miss the high activity of the community. I miss suffer. It just hasn't been the exact same, and that's a very difficult transition for someone coming out of a Yu-Gi-Oh lifestyle, trying to make a Pokemon lifestyle, and it's just not working. So yeah, as the year comes to an end, it's all just a little messy right now, and I really don't know where to go from here. And that's difficult. But at this point, I'm just happy that this year is gonna go to end, and that I can set my focus on next year and try to make it better. Whether that is with Pokemon, whether that is with Yu-Gi-Oh! Copium, I'll be on bench, surely Smile. Yeah, of course I want to come back. Someone at my locals last week asked me, do you miss it? And my first reply was, yeah, I miss the friends, and the travels and the experiences. And then he was like, no, do you miss it? And I was like, Pokemon's also good, I'm having fun here. And he said again, do you miss it? And it was really funny because he wasn't really catching on the fact that I was answering the question, but it was just like, then I said, no, I don't. Looking at tier elements, looking at sprite, looking at all that stuff, it was just like, I'm good. I'm having fun with my Pokemon, which I truly am. But one thing that I do know for sure is that I do miss my friends weekly. I miss having that one connection. I've been still seeing them, I'm still seeing Suffer, I'm still seeing all of them. It's just not the same. The local has kind of fell apart without me organizing the events. There still is a local, but the people there are very different now, and it used to be the local that a lot of the competitive players came to, and now it's really not. Suffer isn't live anymore as much as he is, which I don't really take blame for, but I do pity, because we used to ignite the fire in each other, and that really hasn't happened anymore. And it was just a little bit better back then, without a doubt. And I do miss that, for sure. But no, I have not had any contact with Konami. They haven't followed up. I sent them an email to appeal, and they sent me an email back that they'll put it at the right place. And we are now 6 months later, haven't got an update on that. I will not get an update on that. I truly believe that even after these 4 years have passed, that I will not be back. I don't know who I pissed off. I don't know what I did. The video wasn't that bad. I talked about this so many times. I don't know. I still, to this day, have so many questions that will remain unanswered. And that's okay. That's life. Maybe I needed this. Maybe I deserved this. Maybe I didn't. Nobody really knows. No one can really tell. At the end of the day, this is it. 2023 is over. It's not. 2022 is over. 2023 is coming. And yeah. Maybe I finally get to do something with my study. I did graduate after all. Maybe I should use that. Maybe I should get a real job. Who knows, guys? At the end of the day, I'm grateful for where I was, and I appreciate all of you. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I wish you all a Happy New Year. I hope to see you all in some way, some capacity. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're hearing this. Let me know you haven't forgotten. That's one thing that has passed through my mind so many times. It's been a year. Thank you guys for watching.